Hello YouTube, Sully here, and today I thought I would do a quick review on something that, well, basically me and my partner found in B&M. Games Workshop itself usually does like a lot of models and things, but we were looking around B&M and we sort of found this. A Warhammer Champions trading card game warband pack. It seemed a bit strange. Thought we'd give it a shot. It's quite cheap out there. Doesn't seem to have caught on, I don't think. But yeah, so basically you seem to get two decks maybe. So Stormbreakers and Thorns of the Briar Queen. Just trying to get focus. Some pretty cool looking like artwork, and on the back, autofocus isn't working, so I've got to do this manually. You get, it says 16 exclusive cards, 1 Onslaught booster pack, and 2 champion boosters. So yeah, let's see what's inside, shall we? Knife. Okay, so got our cards, Onslaught, Briar, Rubbish, and 2 boosters. There we go. So we've got 2 booster packs, an Onslaught pack, Stormcast cards, and Nighthawk cards. So let's see what we get in Blessed Stormsire's Cursebreakers. Now, I don't know anything about this card game. I remember our DM had gone to a convention a couple of, I think it was like 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. And there was a guy giving around like these booster packs and like a you know, like a press kit type thing, and he got loads, so he gave a set to me, and that was really nice. But yeah, these don't, I don't know, these look like the similar sort of things? I'm not sure. Anyway, so we've got Blessed Banishment. I've got to admit the card art's actually pretty cool, actually. Quite like that. Quite holographic. Okay. Stormrise. I mean, I know nothing about this game, but Stormsire's Cursebreakers. But at least the art I can give him credit for. Avron Stormsire. Blessed Banishment again, I believe. Grasping Chains, non-hollow. Stormspire again, non-hollow. And Howling Vortex. So that's one side. I assume, you know, it's all for, I guess for one deck or the other. It seems to be like a bit of a mix. So, make these impossible to get into, don't they? Okay, so Grasping Chains holographic. That actually looks pretty cool, to be honest. Howling Vortex holographic. Thorns of the Briar Queen, that's different. Oh, the Briar Queen herself. Blessed Banishment, Grasping Chains, Stormrise, and Howling Vortex. So the 16 cards seem to be pretty much the same thing over and over again, which isn't terrible, but So, Onslaught Booster Pack. I've got no idea if there's a trick to this like other card games, but honestly, it's quite weighty actually. It's like, I don't know if this is how many cards. 13 augmented reality trading cards. That's quite good actually. Almost got it. I'm trying to do it off camera. There we go. So, there's the back. Gorglaive Blood Warrior. High Tide. Runemaw Bearer. Fireball, classic in D&D. Fiery Collapse. Savage Stickers. Power of the War. Mournfang Hornblower. Hellsaber Ishlian Guard. That's not really weird. Wild Alapex Riders. Gate to Giran. Ooh, Changeling, nice. And Crushing Hordes. Ooh, holographic? Yeah, holographic or something. So, the one at the end is the special one, it seems. It's not too bad. Okay, first booster pack. And this one has another 30 augmented cards. What do you think? Have you ever done any of card opening ASMRs? Because I'm sure a lot of people probably watch that. So, same thing. Check on the front. So we've got Meat Shield Grots, Grave Call. Quite like the Gash actually, the undead ones. Unholy Vitality, Orc Scrappers, Long Strike Raptor, Putrid Puke. Oh, that's very orcish. Light of Sigmar, Bloody Thirst, Sweeping Gore Grunter, sorry, I can't read through the... Yeah, very orc. Skull Reaper Icon Bearer, Rune Marked Deathbringer, a Grot Boss, and lastly, Snazgar Stink Mullet. Yeah, you gotta love the creative names for Warhammer. It's just Urban Dictionary plus random word generator equals next Warhammer character, it seems. Okay, so last booster pack for champions. I'll tell you what, these were dead cheap in B&M. They were like $2.99. So if you ever find one, I'd say probably pick them up maybe. For my champions, just for, you know, bit of fun. The artwork is worth the price of admission at least. Battle Glory, Deadly Chop, Furious Strike, Meat Shield Grots again, Orc Shield Bashers, I think we've had again, not sure, can't remember. Blue Flame, Blood Warrior Berserker, Acolyte Scroll Bearer, War Cool, Hurricane Raptor, Grot Shaman Spider Rider, oh god, hate that, Zinch's Fortune, and lastly, Isharan Soul Scryer. God, you need to learn like a whole different language to understand or pronounce these names. It's crazy. So, those are the 3 that's booster packs, and I actually wanted to see if it was the same thing, like, you know, pre-packaged and that. So I bought another 2. So let's see what we get. I probably won't open up the Sigmar and Nighthaunt cards because I think those are the only factors that are pre-done. I'll get the other one ready just. Next time. Honestly, I just thought I would do this in between getting back into animation because why not? And it's a fun little timekeeper. So we've got another Onslaught pack. Goodness sake. There we go. One of the World Champions. So, Feed the Maw. Interesting. Bolt of Zinch. Gibbering Horror. Fiery Collapse. Poised Namati Thrall. God, my English is not good today. Winter's Endurance. Inferno Blades. Oh, that's kind of cool. I do like that one. Rush to the Front. Flesh to Stone. Brazen Skull Grinder. Everwinter's Watch. And, oh, no, second to last. Bloodseeker Sanguinarch. Oh, good Lord. Lastly, a Shiny Fireball. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm more of a 40k fan myself, but I think, to be honest, if you ever played like D&D, like stuff like this would be really useful for maybe reference. I don't know, like if, you know, like you knew the stats but you wanted to kind of add a little bit of flair or whatever, I don't know. So anyway, Champions Booster Pack in this set. If I'm honest, I don't actually know how many there are in a set. They don't advertise anything into what's in the set. Anyway, Insatiable Blood Reaver, Feast of Mork, Gore Slick Skull Reaper, Blood Feast. Ooh, that actually sounds quite interesting. Storm Shield, Twisting Screamer, Big Stabber Crew, Restoring the Forge, Transmogrifying Flamer, Unhallowed Mortis Engine, Blood Throne of Khorne, Storm's Descent, and lastly, a pack of Bloodletters, Shiny Hollow. Not bad. I think these tend to be a part of the Warhammer card game on mobile. I think it is. They made like a physical card game and then you can scan these in for, you know, to add to your deck. Paladin Protector. Zombie Dragon. Oh, that's cool. I know my partner would love that. Warding Light. Achelian Barrier Guard. Commanding the Dead, another Nagash. Brute Smashers. Surprising Skulkers. Gift of Change. Sanction. Mosh Pit. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, got a good old Orc Mosh Pit. Skeleton Champion, the Might of Gork, and lastly, Murderous Vargeist, looking like Man-Bat, holographic. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that should be the second lot, set, whatever you call it. On to the last ones. Quite exciting actually. For £3, it's pretty good just to see the artwork and just, you know, just enjoy it really. A lot cheaper than what I've seen online, going for like $10.99 and that. So, last Onslaught pack. Warhammer Champions. Okay, Tactical Removal. Azurite Halo. Just had to fix some camera problems. Let's try again. So we've got Tactical Removal. Thanks for some Sigmarite Stormcast versus some cultists. Azurite Halo. Gibbering Horror. Scrabbling Horror. Fuel the Gravetide. Hex Race. Oh, they're a cool unit. Quite like them. I do like the Reaper aesthetic of Nighthawks, actually. Pyroelectric Blast. Razor Shell Harpoon Alapex. Oh, good lord. Some of these names are so long, it's like, you know, it should be legalised as names. Split Casting. Grim Portents. Embrace of Akshi. Aqueduct. I don't know. Lady Oleander. Mortarch of Grief. Shame she's not hollow. And Staunch Evocator as the hollow. Seems to be quite a few in this set, but I don't know, it's not. It seems to be a nice variety at least. Okay, so Champions Booster Pack. It seems like the Onslaught is more Nagash and Stormcast, whereas Champions is anyone's bet. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Right, Grot Slashers. Insatiable Blood Reaver. Piercing Shot with a thing that looks like a cross between a crossbow and a bolter. I sure hope it would be. A Ragnarok Spider, that is huge. Pack of Bloodletters. Pouncing Wolf Riders. Skeletal Legion, the Bone Boys are back. Skeleton Warriors, the Bone Boys 2, Electric Boogaloo. Big Stabber Crew. Frightful Strike. Lockian Prince. Lord Castellant, with a Gryph-hound I think they're called. And lastly, Frenzied Warboar. Would not want to be on the end of those tusks. Alright. Last Champions Booster. Quite exciting actually. Okay, Strike Force Liberator. Freakish Crypt Horror. Paladin Protector. Rallying Cry. Twisting Screamer. Cursed Strike. Born from Blood. Oh, that looks like a good D&D kind of like card. Sanction. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne. Aspect of the Sea. Crypt Infernal Courtier. Oh yeah, they're quite interesting actually. Apparently they're like vampires that their mentality think they're still nobles, but they're not. They're these flesh-eating creatures called the Flesh-Eater Courts. Kind of interesting backstory for, you know, Age of Sigmar, I guess. Blessed Weapons, and finally, Show-Off Grots. I guess they're showing off. They don't really have much to show off, but hey-ho. So yeah, that's all the card packs we've got. Weren't so bad. They're pretty good. Again, £3 for a hefty chunk deck, whatever you want to call it. They don't seem to be themed at all, so I would assume that these were more just boosters for pre-existing decks, whatever. But they're not bad. They're pretty good. Artwork is lovely. But yes, if you're in B&M and you see it, £3 better than £10 personally. I can't see myself getting into the game itself, but again, for usage in like D&D, or if you want, because the card backs aren't actually that bad. It's quite thick, almost like Magic the Gathering kind of sort of similar quality in you know, thick. Like, it doesn't feel cheap. Is what I'm trying to say. So if you're like printing off cards and you want to have like a decent back to stick or slot in, they're not bad. They're pretty good. But yeah, no, they seem useful for like using as campaign proxies or whatever. I think these were supposed to be kind of like the tabletop game turned into a card format, so that it would save on costs of models, get people in, because obviously the card game industry is both booming and dying, I suppose. Cough cough, Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, not bad. I wouldn't really pay full price for them, but for what you get, it is what it is, to each their own. So thank you for watching me open these cards out of boredom and content. So see you all next time, hopefully, if I'm not dead beforehand. Yeah, bye.